Battle of Salamis, a pivotal naval confrontation that took place in 480 BCE, epitomizes a critical moment in ancient history where the Greek city-states, primarily Athens, secured a decisive victory against the invading Persian forces led by King Xerxes I. This engagement is often hailed as a defining juncture in Western civilization due to its role in preserving Greek culture and democracy against the expansion of the Persian Empire. Describing the Battle of Salamis involves understanding it as a strategic maritime clash, wherein the smaller and more agile Greek triremes outmaneuvered the larger Persian fleet within the narrow straits near the island of Salamis, using superior tactics and intimate knowledge of local waters. The significance of this battle is profound, both in the immediate context of the Greco-Persian Wars and its long-term implications. It marked a turning point where Greek forces shifted from defensive to offensive operations, setting the stage for subsequent victories in the conflict and the ultimate preservation of Greek independence. This victory also safeguarded the burgeoning democratic ideals in Athens, allowing them to subsequently flourish and influence Western thought and politics profoundly. One specific example that illustrates the importance of the Battle of Salamis is its aftermath on the Athenian Golden Age. This period saw Athens become a center of art, philosophy, and democracy, elements that have shaped Western culture. Another application is seen in naval warfare strategy. The tactics employed by the Greeks, such as using narrower waters to neutralize the numerical superiority of an opponent, have been studied and emulated in naval engagements throughout history. Various historical figures and scholars have lauded the Battle of Salamis for its strategic brilliance and historical importance, such as the historian Herodotus, who highlighted the cunning strategies of the Greek commander, Themistocles. However, potential challenges and controversies do emerge in the narrative of Salamis. Some historians argue that the eventual Greek victory was more influenced by Persian miscalculations than sheer Greek ingenuity. Furthermore, there are debates about the extent to which this victory can be credited with saving Greek culture, as some scholars posit that the cultural evolution was already underway, and the battle merely delayed a potential Persian dominance, which may not have radically altered Greek cultural development. The Battle of Salamis connects deeply with other aspects of the Greco-Persian Wars, serving as a catalyst for Greek unity and the cooperative defense seen in subsequent engagements. Its outcome reinforced the belief in strategic innovation over numerical strength, an idea that permeated various other military doctrines throughout history. As such, the introduction to the Battle of Salamis is not just a recount of military triumph, but rather an exploration of its far-reaching impacts on culture, warfare, and the course of Western history. The Battle of Salamis, fought in 480 BCE, was a pivotal naval confrontation between the Greek city-states and the Persian Empire during the Greco-Persian Wars. This engagement took place in the straits between the mainland and Salamis Island, and it was a remarkable victory for the Greeks, marking a turning point in their struggle against Persian expansion. The concept introduced here is the strategic brilliance and naval prowess displayed by the Greeks, which led to their success despite being outnumbered by the Persian fleet. The significance of this battle lies in its role in safeguarding Greek civilization and preserving its influence on Western culture and democracy. One key example illustrating the importance of this battle is the leadership of Themistocles, the Athenian politician and general who masterminded the Greek strategy. Under his guidance, the Greek fleet utilized the narrow straits of Salamis to neutralize the Persian numerical advantage, showcasing the effectiveness of tactical ingenuity over sheer force. Additionally, the battle demonstrated the value of unified cooperation among the often fractious Greek city-states, which set a precedent for collective defense against common threats. A real-world application of this concept can be seen in modern military strategy, where smaller, more agile forces often employ tactical innovation to overcome larger adversaries, just as the Greeks did. The battle also serves as a historical example of how geographic and environmental conditions can be leveraged in military planning, influencing modern naval strategies that emphasize geographic choke points. Opinions supporting the strategic significance of Salamis highlight its decisive impact in halting Persian ambitions in Europe. Historians often laud Themistocles for his foresight and diplomatic skill, securing the necessary alliance among the Greek states. However, potential challenges to this viewpoint include the recognition of the Persians' logistical difficulties and internal issues, which also contributed to their defeat. Some scholars argue that the victory should not overshadow the contributions of less prominent Greek commanders who played critical roles. This naval victory had profound implications for the larger Greco-Persian conflict. It boosted Greek morale, shifted the momentum in favor of the Greeks, and paved the way for further victories, such as the Battle of Plataea. The triumph at Salamis thus stands as a testament to the power of strategic brilliance and unity, influencing not only the outcome of the Persian Wars, but also the future trajectory of Western civilization. The historical context and prelude to the Battle of Salamis in 480 BCE is a segment pivotal to understanding the geopolitical and cultural landscape that set the stage for the Greek naval triumph over Persia. This battle arose during the Greco-Persian Wars, a series of conflicts stemming from Persia's imperial ambitions and the Greek city-state's desire for autonomy. The Persian Empire, under King Darius, and later his successor Xerxes I, sought to incorporate the Greek world into its vast territory, challenging the independence of Greek city-states like Athens and Sparta. The significance of this historical context is immense, as it frames the Battle of Salamis not just as a military confrontation, but as a defining moment for Western civilization. The Greeks' resistance against a much larger empire symbolized the struggle for democracy and independence versus authoritarian rule, shaping Western political thought for centuries. Specific real-world applications that illustrate this point include the famous Athenian politician Themistocles, who played a critical role in persuading the Athenians to build a strong naval fleet. Recognizing the strategic value of naval power, he argued for a maritime focus that would ultimately prove decisive at Salamis. Another example is the unity forged among the various Greek city-states, such as Athens and Sparta, despite their usual rivalries. This alliance was crucial in facing the existential threat posed by Persia. Opinions supporting the importance of understanding this prelude emphasize that it highlights the strategic foresight and cooperation essential in overcoming overwhelming odds. Recognizing the geopolitical motivations of both Greece and Persia provides a clearer understanding of historical narratives that emphasize the defense of cultural values and political ideologies. On the flip side, some scholars argue over the narrative of East versus West, critiquing the oversimplification of Persian ambitions as purely evil or expansionist. Additionally, alternative viewpoints suggest examining internal conflicts within Greece, such as class struggles and political tensions, which could have influenced the dynamics of cooperation against Persia. This historical context connects intricately to the Battle of Salamis by explaining the motivations, strategies, and stakes involved. Understanding these elements clarifies why the victory at Salamis was so consequential, influencing the subsequent phase of the Greco-Persian Wars and ultimately preserving the Greek way of life. By comprehending this prelude, one gains a holistic view of how geopolitical tensions and stratagems converge to culminate in a pivotal moment of antiquity. The Battle of Salamis, fought in 480 BCE, was a pivotal moment in the Greco-Persian Wars, marking a significant Greek naval victory against the Persians. This battle, led by the adept Greek strategist Themistocles, demonstrated the power of naval warfare and highlighted the effectiveness of strategy over sheer force. At its core, the Battle of Salamis was defined by the Greeks' strategic ingenuity and naval prowess, which effectively neutralized the Persian numerical superiority. The choice of battle location in the narrow straits of Salamis challenged the larger Persian fleet, leading to confusion and ultimately contributing to their defeat. The significance of the Battle of Salamis cannot be understated. It was crucial in safeguarding the independence of Greek city-states and preserving Western civilization's nascent democratic ideals that arose primarily from Athens. This victory instilled a sense of unity and confidence among the Greek city-states, which had previously been plagued by infighting. Furthermore, it marked a turning point in the Greco-Persian Wars that led to eventual Greek victories at Plataea and Mycale. Two notable examples illustrate the importance of this battle. Firstly, the cunning tactics employed by Themistocles showcase the timeless value of strategy in warfare, emphasizing the idea that knowledge and strategic planning can overcome overwhelming odds. This principle is echoed in modern military strategies, where asymmetrical warfare against larger forces can determine battles. Secondly, the battle set a precedent for naval engagements that influenced future naval commanders throughout history, including during the Napoleonic Wars and World War II, where control of the seas proved decisive in military campaigns. While many historians praise the Greeks' tactical brilliance at Salamis, there are potential challenges and alternative viewpoints. Some argue that the Persian force suffered from logistical overreach and internal dissent, elements that played a significant role in their defeat. Moreover, critics highlight that attributing the victory solely to Greek prowess overlooks the complex socio-political dynamics of the era. Despite these differing viewpoints, the Battle of Salamis is intricately linked to broader aspects of Western heritage. It contributed to the Greek Golden Age, which saw remarkable advances in arts, philosophy, and science, directly impacting Western civilization. The triumph at Salamis is not just a tale of naval combat, but an enduring story of strategy, democracy, and cultural triumph, reinforcing the interconnectedness of warfare, politics, and societal evolution.